perdoa os meus pecados. Usa Deus, leva-nos nas nossas. Deus, peço no nome de Jesus. Dirige a minha vida, guarda a minha casa, minha família. Fala galerinha aqui do meu canal, já chega se inscrevendo, deixando seu like. Vai começar aqui a nossa saga para a primeira divisão aqui nas divisões Efootball. Galera, vou jogar aqui também, ó, esse eventinho aqui do Naruto aqui pra nós conseguir jogadores aqui pra tá reforçando meu time. É, galera. Quem for chegando na live, deixa o seu like. Quem for chegando na live, Fala galera que for chegando aí na live, já vai se inscrevendo, deixando seu like. Tô aqui zerando o evento aqui do Naruto aqui, pra depois estar jogando já ranqueada, galera. Galera que tá chegando aí na live, já vai se inscrevendo, deixando seu like. Tô aqui zerando o evento do Naruto aqui pra estar depois jogando ranqueada. Eita. No meio burro. Ah, esqueci de apertar a comemoração especial do Neymar. Vou tentar fazer outro gol com ele. Vamos. Tá aí, galera, zeramos o evento aqui do Naruto. Agora vamos jogar aí partidas na ranqueada aí, em busca da primeira divisão. E agora, hein, galera? Tô com uma vontade de fazer um pack up. Eu não sei se eu giro nessa atrás desse grisma aqui. Todo mundo tá falando mal desse grisma aqui. Ele puxa a marcação. Pra mim que não gasto no jogo, galera, tanto pra mim não ia fazer. Tirar, vou girar aqui, seja que Deus quiser, quem sabe, velho. Ei, não veio. Tem um zagueiro aqui, bagre. Sei se eu coloco esse cara. Esse aqui. Nossa, que rapaz legal aqui. Nossa, o adversário que eu peguei, mano. Tô na terceira divisão. Peguei um adversário aí. Pelo jeito aí, full épico. Olha esse time. Nossa. Time massa aqui do cara, hein? Do Flamengo, hein? Ibrahimovic, Messi, George Best, Lampard, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Scholes, Chiellini, De Gea. Galera, vai ser a nossa primeira partida agora aqui na ranqueada hoje. Eu tava jogando o eventinho aqui do Naruto pra zerar.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
And Shevchenko. Albert Ferrer. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Played towards the other side. Albert Ferrer. Hasebe. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos made a search from fullback. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's going to be disappointed with that. Right, Shevchenko. Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
No, it's come to nothing. Ronaldinho. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dani Olmo.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Lampard. Well read. And the danger is averted. In by Ibrahimovic. And this is Lampard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Albert Ferrer delivers. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe. And it's Lampard. Van Dijk carries the ball down the right. It's a lovely neat pass. Big chance! Goal!
Bora, 1-0 pra nós. Vamos.
And it's Borussia Dortmund to take the
Vamos pra
lead.
cima.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always takes. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the puck, and one more try.
Nossa, mano, já não tomou gol por milagre agora, hein?
So well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
He's been shifted off it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka. This is a promising build-up. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Lampard. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, now he can run away with it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Albert Ferrer. And it's played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Gerrard. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David De Gea. Wan-Bissaka. Gerrard. Beraldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And for the first half, that is that.
Partida dura, hein? Que a Konami mandou pra nós, hein? Cara, time o épico aí, ó. Só demos um chute no gol. Deu uma sorte.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then.
Borussia Dortmund can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Scholes. Lampard. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. That's good play. Backward it goes. Real chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Substituição.
And it's been taken short. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Messi running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Sané. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hasebe making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to play it through. Oh, red. Nice interception. Borussia Dortmund are still that goal to the good. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's anyone's ball now. And another try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Teremos uma substituição.
A great leap! This time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Dembele. That is lovely. Ball swung in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Best! That is some save from De Gea!
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for the run. Sané in acres of space out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Best. Ronaldinho. Best. Can he get on the end of this? Kvaratskhelia is onto this. Sané gets into a good position. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Sané has crossed into the middle and straight back out.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Hasebe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's certainly onside here. And Sané! I think we're just about done here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
It's a
acréscimo.
stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho plays it in. pinches it off him. The most accurate pass.
Ganhamos, galera, ganhamos. Opa, fala o Wallace Rodrigues, seja bem-vindo à live aí. Vamos jogar sim. Estava concentrado aqui na partida, não tinha visto.
Borussia Dortmund honestly could have done themselves a real favor by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
Nossa, era contra você, Wallace, que tava jogando? Agora que eu entendi, cara. Tava tão concentrado aqui. Ô, você joga bem pra caramba. E lá, cara, eu dei sorte, viu? Você tem um time massa, olha aqui seu time. Perfeito, Roberto Carlos, Beckenbauer, Messi, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Lampard, Scholes, Ibrahimovic. Time massa aí, viu? 4-1-3-2. Eu dei sorte, cara. Aquela hora que você tacou a bola na trave, ela era gol seu, cara. Seja bem-vindo aí ao nosso canal. Não sei se você já era inscrito. Fica aí conosco aí, cara. O meu time é full prefeitura. Tem Shevchenko, Mbappé. Mas o melhorzinho meu aqui é o Steven Gerrard e Shevchenko. Pro pessoal também, ó, que quiser ver minhas configurações, ó. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ó, minha assistência inteligente fica desligada, tá, pessoal? Eu não jogo com assistência ligada não, viu, ó. Eu jogo aqui, ó, no desarme no pé. Tá aqui as minhas configurações. Aí sim, Wallace, eu tô começando agora, cara, no PS4. Eu jogava antes no mobile. No mobile tem um time um pouquinho melhor. Aí aqui no canal eu trago vídeo de PlayStation 4, do mobile, só do Efootball, né? Aí no Shorts tem bastante ficha aí. Aí cada dia que vai lançando jogador novo, eu vou postando aí. Fica conosco aí. Vamos ver agora quem que nós vai pegar aqui. Ixi, vamos pegar um corintiano, hein? Acho que agora o time é mais ou menos igual ao meu. Ó, o cara tem o Ibra novo, tem o Serginho, Van Nistelrooy, tem o Raika, é um time bom do cara, cara, melhor que o meu. Não, falei errado, né? O Ibra não, tem o Aubameyang novo, né? Aquele lá do Naruto. Tô achando que esse cara aqui é um Zé Cruzador, viu? Vamos ver, tomara que não.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Corinthians e
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jamal with 200 games under his belt now. The standout name from both lineups. What do you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Closing it up. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
Fala, Rick. Seja bem-vindo aí à live. Ô, o Ribéry 107 é top, cara. Eu acho que SA ele renderia bem sim, cara. Eu acho que deve ter ficha dele aqui no canal aqui. Se não tiver, eu vou fazer uma. Mas eu creio que tem sim, que eu lembro que eu fiz. Vou procurar aqui no short ou nos vídeos.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's delightful. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Listerloy pouring through the gears. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pedri threads one in. This is Van Nistelrooy. That's going wide left. That has not gone well. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yehi. It's Van Dijk. Wan-Bissaka. Played back into the centre. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Beraldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read. The danger is averted. Corinthians are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Beraldo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal. Pedri. And Yamal. And it's Serginho. And it's Stones. And here's Yamal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
O time do cara aqui é fechadinho, mano. É difícil passar.
Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka. Yehi. That's good running with the ball. Dani Olmo. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Can he get it through? And the finish!
Mano, não acredito. Olha o gol que eu perdi, mano.
By quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. Ball comes in. Guardiola clears it away. And Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. Serginho. That's destined for the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The referee says that
Nossa,
is
mano,
that
o
for
time
the
do cara
first
tá
half.
tudo fechado, ele recuou o time,
We're
mas
going at half-time
eu
with
perdi o
both
gol, cara.
defenses still yet to
Ele
be
gol
matched.
feito, ele era 1 a 0.
Cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
They've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Stones. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stones. It's a good ball out wide. And Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cannavaro. Aubameyang. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And it's Cannavaro. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko. And the shots! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Beraldo. Stones. Serginho. Yamal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. And this is Gerrard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Hangs in across. It's caved by the keeper. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Gerrard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He is through. Decent chance! Beraldo. And they can counter here. Shevchenko. Pedri. 75 minutes played. Gerrard. Plenty to aim at here. It's Gerrard!
Vamos! 1 a 0. Nossa, que jogo truncado, velho.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option.
Achei que ia ficar 0 a 0 esse jogo.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Camisa
sides.
13.
So the
Camisa
first moment of
14.
real significance.
Camisa
You have to
8.
credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task, keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot.
Camisa
This is very
7.
impressive.
Camisa 23. Teremos uma
Could move
substituição.
up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Sané. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kvaratskhelia really thought he'd
O
scored
adversário aí marca bem, ó, tem um time
and he's
fechadinho. Eu achei que ele era
struggled to
cruzador, né?
beat the
Não, joga bem pra caramba, mas
Their second corner of the game.
segura aqui, cara.
Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's picked out the run. And a chance!
Ah, tomou um empate, ó. Que injustiça.
And right near the end, we have parity.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Pickford claims comfortably. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is as much time as there will be. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing.
Ah, mano,
Both
jogou.
sides, as it turns out,
Merecia, né?
unable to be
Nesse
settled.
merecia ter ganho o jogo, né? Tá bom.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidy
Parabéns,
looks to it,
adversário.
but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim.
1-1. Vamos para mais uma partida, galera. Só partida difícil até agora. Eu ganhei uma de 1-0, outra 1-1. Pegamos São Paulino. Olha o nome do time do cara. Vai perder pro tio. Vamos lá, hein? Jogando Morumbi. São Paulo versus Borussia Dortmund. Tá aí o time do São Paulino. Timinho também bom, ó, o time dele, ó. Tem alguns jogadores aqui muito bom, Totti, Gerra, igual o nosso, Silvestre, Oliver Kahn. O meio campo dele é bom, ó, Lautor Matheus, Totti. Vamos pra cima, né? Vamos ver o que vai dar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
São Paulo e
More
Borussia
than half a
Dortmund.
century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. We are just getting started. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility.
Cadê o cartão,
and
juiz?
durability, Peter.
Cartão.
An astute defender in the middle, fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Schlotterbeck is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It's just beyond his reach. Totti. Gerrard. Now Van Dijk. pinches it off him. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Corner there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, great leap! But he's left
Quase
disappointed.
tomamos gol.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to play it through. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Elects to cross. Oh, that was vital. Totti. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good run down the right. On-time, excellent interception. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Great vision. Played out wide. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that is a little undercooked. That has been cut short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gerrard. And here's Batistuta. It's made its way to him. Gerrard! That's a fair try. Just off target. That has not gone well. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And it's Gerrard. Silvestre. Good driving run. Oh, super ball. Shevchenko plays it in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Sao Paulo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Nossa, tá difícil esse jogo aqui também. Só partida dura, cara.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gerrard. Wan-Bissaka. It's Van Dijk. This is Shevchenko. He's had it nicked away. Wan-Bissaka. It's a good foray he's making. Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ah, mano, duro que caiu no pé do Van Dijk pro outro jogador a gol, mano.
They're really swift.
Goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Kalulu, that's very neat. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play it in. Yamal. Mbappe. it's Gerrard. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. And it's Shevchenko. And he is dashing away. Totti. Shevchenko. So a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead.
Cara, tudo é duríssimo. Agora jogou melhor. Vê se no segundo tempo agora eu consigo equilibrar.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry, but just adding a little bit of skill.
Generally speaking, an entertaining half. Like a goal's a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very much. Second half is up and running. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Gerrard, Mateus, and here's Totti, knocks it out wide, and Kalulu. There's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bullish header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Ah, seu juiz. Mexendo no time, mano. Por enquanto, fazer essas mudanças aqui por enquanto.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Out towards the flank. And it's Totti.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Shevchenko is flagged offside. Ball is still. Right side really getting onto the front foot. Mateus. That's good play. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Público presente na
This
partida
is the
de
time you
hoje.
need that pace.
71.649
Searching pass.
espectadores.
Oh, super find. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position.
Partida truncada aqui. Tá difícil essa partida aqui.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 20 vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 21. Substituição em andamento.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Tries a shot!
Tomou o gol.
Wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Pra cima, gente.
Counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're
Camisa
dazed.
9.
Sao Paulo have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's a himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Lovely ball. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's McAllister. Borussia Dortmund have it. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Aims beyond the defence. And he lines up across. Oh, well played, well played. Dembele. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Gerrard. Sane running with intent. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! And the difference is still one. But only just.
Well, at least it's only
Acredito
from
nisso.
the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Devia ter ido pra cima mais cedo. Vamos jogar, fi, vamos. Quer ver que o cara vai recuar todo o time?
Now some
Substituição no
movement on the
time do
bench,
São
and we are
Paulo.
going to see a change.
Camisa 11, camisa 22, camisa 9, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 16, camisa 6, camisa
So no
18.
one can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Great defending. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Against the crossbar!
Kvaratskhelia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. And that will be it.
Ah, velho, dá pra ter ganho, o cara não joga tudo isso não. É uma partida truncada, mas tá bom. É, valeu, o cara jogou bem. Eu acho que o resultado justo seria empate, né? Tá bom, mano.
Not by any stretch. Both sides looked pretty laboured in the first half. A slight improvement in the second, I must admit.
Vambora. Perder mais de 1 a 0 aí. Ah, mano. Vambora. Perder mais de 1 a 0 aí. Tá difícil essa ranqueada aqui no Efootball, hein, mano. Pegando os caras truncados aqui, ó. 2 partidas já que eu pego 2 partidas. Os caras jogando fechadinho. O adversário jogou bem, mano. Soube marcar tudo. Não deu.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Guardiola, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Gerrard gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Serginho. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe running with intent. And he's running through. Oh, it's come loose. And he welcomes it in. Drive, chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. Barcelona keep calm in the face of danger. Now it's Pelé. No way through. And it's Olmo. Juke. Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, they've got it again. Oh, that's superb. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good take and a good air. Can he finish? Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And this is the shot. Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make
É,
that
mano,
run?
hoje não
That
tá dando
is
certo
supreme.
não. Vou acabar mudando essa formação minha aqui.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gerrard. Beraldo. That's going wide left. Messi. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it.
There's a quick free kick. He's on it. Can he get away? Duke, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Shevchenko. Dani Olmo, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Duke. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Always onto this. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gerrard powering forward here. Mbappe! Serginho is there to clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Messi, who's seen one goal so far. He's having a pop! Duke. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! And that's a good finish.
Vamos.
Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to pass it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's there!
Vamos.
And that is
Virada.
about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
Jogamos melhor ali pelo que eu
So
vi.
there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely
Olha,
fantastic
5
watch,
chute nosso
Peter.
no
I
gol.
wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Borussia Dortmund are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27 será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
Van Dijk. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Cambiasso. And here's Van Basten. Lovely, now then. It's a threatening ball. Tele.
Nossa, mano, eu dei sorte agora.
Getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first.
Ih, mano, será que o cara quitou? Ou caiu a internet, alguma coisa? Ih, caiu a internet, acho dele. Vencemos aí, o adversário. Não, acho que vou tirar esse dono Ioma aqui da ponta esquerda, cara. Não tô gostando dele aqui na esquerda. Vamos lá e vamos ver se eu consigo arrumar uma vitória pra tentar subir pra segunda, daí eu encerro a live. Vou pegar aqui o Fluminense. Vamos ver, hein? Pra cima. O time do cara é bom, mano, pelo que eu vi ali. Tem aquele Drogba antigo, tem o Messi, o Neymar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Against Fluminense.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Things already rolling. Oh, he's got that all wrong.
Opa, juiz, pênalti e expulsão.
Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. This for 1-0. From the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol. And it's Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's in on goal! Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and plays it forward. Robson does really well to win the ball there. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar, Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sané. That's rather hopeful. It was produced there, the
Mano, era
crispness
pra não
of
ter
it.
perdido aquele
Well,
pênalti,
we always have to give a
Jesus,
reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
So, a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. To Roberto. Oh, good line! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Fabio.
Borussia Dortmund always looking for runners up front here.
There's a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
It's Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, greatly! And again, that is frustrating.
Fluminense really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
And it's Messi. Yamal. Can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, let's a look at bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pô, seja bem-vindo à live, Jurandir Gamer. Jurandir Gamer. Seja bem-vindo aí, Deus te abençoe, meu querido. Obrigado.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's got away from that. Shevchenko!
Nossa, não é o gol que eu
he's managed to
perdi.
get it all wrong. Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
A câmera que eu uso é essa daqui, ó. Personalizada, zoom 0, altura 9 e ângulo 0.
Now it's Drogba. Robson. Robson! Oh, full blocks for that effort.
Nossa, essa partida aqui não tá difícil, não. É que eu tô muito ansioso logo pra fazer o gol.
And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Sané. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Yamal. And this is Neymar. Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable,
Hello
of course,
everybody,
being the
and
missed
this
penalty.
is a quick
It could
reminder to
prove
let
to
you
be
know that you'll be
pretty
able to
costly.
catch today's
And,
match
we'll have to
broadcast
wait and see
live
on
on
that.
our club's FM station.
So, no breakthrough from either
Vamos lá,
side.
pessoal, deixa o like aí na
After
live aí,
45
se
minutes of
inscreva no
action.
canal. Ai, ai, vamos jogar Fluminense. Esperando aqui o adversário aqui. Ele tá mexendo no time dele ali.
So we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Neymar. To Roberto. To Roberto. Terrific effort!
Nossa, mano, não tomei gol por sorte, cara. A jogadinha do cara é essa, ir na linha de fundo e cruzar pro Drogba.
Wan-Bissaka. Van Dijk. Wan-Bissaka. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. So Roberto wants to run onto this. Can he spark a counter here? That pass isn't the best. And it's Roberto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Gerrard making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shots!
Vamos, cruza mais pro Drogba, cruza.
The trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Yamal. Number 21, Shevchenko.
So changes afoot here,
Number
and from
9,
both sides.
Vinicius Junior.
Borussia Dortmund
Number
have
10,
penetrated for the first
Sane.
time.
And
Coming
talk
on the
about the
field,
perfect time to score.
number
The manager's
13,
giving nothing away.
Dembele.
He'll be thrilled
Number
inside.
20, Mbappe. Number
This is
15,
Inzaghi. Tidily.
Number 17, Rashford. Substitution. The attendance to this match was
He looks pretty annoyed with
62,000.
himself there. He's usually better than that.
thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rashford is onto it in a flash. Beraldo. Robson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now there's a foot. Takes a shot! In he goes again! And that's a tiny finish!
Mano, não acredito nesse gol idiota, mano. Ô besta, não era pra ter tomado.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance!
Vamos!
Borussia Dortmund! And again
Isso aí, Mbappé.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, Peter, when
Cadê
you're
o
up against
cartão,
a
juiz?
speedster,
Cadê o
you've got
cartão?
to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22, Gerrard. Coming on to replace him is number 23, McAllister.
And it's Wan-Bissaka.
Substitution in progress.
Shot could be on. That's good play. It's a really well-measured ball. Filippo Inzaghi. And Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson. He won't be happy with that one. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele plowing through the middle. He's ended up in no man's land. Rashford.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Robson. That's a sharp little ball here. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? Was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Look at the space here. And a header. And that's a good finish.
Tá de brincadeira, velho, esse jogo.
Again, we are level. What a contest.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Now the manager, I think. It's all happening.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a good ball out wide. It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Guardiola. Gehi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Overtime. Aims beyond the defence. Well read. danger is averted. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe driving forwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could move up a gear here. He's had it nicked away. McAllister. Scalia.
Oh, great feat that.
And he is deftly away. And he's lost his man here. And there goes the
Ah,
final
mano, que
whistle.
raiva, velho. Não merecia ter ganho esse jogo.
Really
Mano.
good
Tá
watch.
louco,
Both
velho.
sides toiling to try
Tá de
and
brincadeira
outthink,
comigo,
outsmart
pô,
each
não.
other.
Tá louco.
But it wasn't to be, and they're all scared. Any reflections on what
And a
you've seen,
quick
Jim?
reminder
Well,
today,
a decent
everybody,
draw
to
feature
make
with
sure
a
to
good
put
mix
any
of
litter in the
action
bins
and plenty
provided.
of talking points.
Ah, velho. Não, velho. Olha, diminuiu os pontos, mano. Ah, velho. Galera, essa foi a live de hoje, tá? Eu vou ir jantar. Deus abençoe a todos que assistiram aí. Se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like. Galera, essa foi a live de hoje, tá? Eu vou ir jantar. Deus abençoe a todos que assistiram aí. Se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like. Ô, Turflu, Deus te abençoe, cara. Você jogou bem, mano. Você jogou bem, viu? Eu perdi o pênalti, cara. Nossa. Esse jogo foi duro, cara. Você jogou bem, viu? Eu perdi o pênalti, cara. Nossa. Esse jogo foi duro, cara. Nada, você jogou bem, cara. Eu que joguei mal aqui, cara. Você teve mais finalização, jogou melhor. Puder se inscrever no canal aí, deixar seu like, acompanhar nós aí. Eu vou estar indo jantar agora, cara. Eu tava jogando já faz um tempinho. Puder se inscrever no canal aí, deixar seu like, acompanhar nós aí. Eu vou estar indo jantar agora, cara. Eu tava jogando já faz um tempinho. Nossa, agora que eu vi que tá dando retorno, tô com o celular bem perto do microfone. Mas brigadão aí, fica junto conosco aí. Meu canal aqui a gente tem a gente tem gameplay de mobile, de PlayStation 4, tudo sobre o Efootball. Eu vou ir jantar agora, que amanhã tem que trabalhar cedo. E fica aí conosco, que eu faço live todo sábado e domingo, mano. De noite, assim, lá por umas 6 horas, 6 e meia começa a live. Eu terminei umas 7 e meia, 8 horas. É isso, galera. Ó, hoje na live eu joguei aqui com o Arthur. Empatamos 2-2, ó, timaço aí dele aí, ó. Zé Roberto, Tony Adams, Cafu. Ganhamos aqui do São Paulino. Perdi por outro São Paulino aqui. Empatamos com o corintiano aqui. Ganhamos do flamenguista, mano. Olha esse flamenguista aqui que nós ganhamos. Timaço dele também. Ó, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Ibrahimovic, Jorge Best. É isso, galera. Eu joguei 1, 2, 3, 4, PS5 e outras partidas lá do evento do Naruto também. Fiquem com Deus aí, galera. Tenham uma boa noite. Eu vou encerrar a live. Fui!